Lakeville, a town with a population just a little over 12,000. And to the untrained eye, it could look like just a few lakes, a couple of churches, and a subway. So you're probably asking yourself, what if you're an atheist who doesn't like sandwiches? What is there to do? Well, that's where I come in. I'm Boston Paquette, and I'm going to show you things to do in Lakeville. Unfortunately, we do live in a society, and we have to be careful about what we say and who we say it to. And I don't want to segregate or make anyone feel bad about what winter holiday they choose to celebrate. So because of this, I will not be telling you the personal holiday that I celebrate this winter. And I'll simply be going around Lakeville finding holiday activities to do. Now, there's probably some atheists who don't like sandwiches out there saying, Boston, most winter holidays have to do with religion. I thought you were going to show us things other than that to do in Lakeville. And to that I say, I mean, it's a holiday episode. There's going to be a church or two. So we're here today on November 18th at the United Church of Christ in Lakeville, not for their Sunday worship. It's a Saturday, and they're putting on a Christmas fair inside. It's supposed to be fantastic in there, so let's check it out. The door's not opening, Austin. After watching multiple people walk to the back of the church, I realized there must be a door that's open in the back of the church. So I'm here with
Leslie Metzler.
And you told me that you put on this whole...
Well, yes, I am officially in charge of Lakeville United Church of Christ Christmas Fair, but I couldn't do it without all of the people who are in charge of the various tables. So each table has somebody else in charge of it. So we have the treasures table and jewelry and hostess baskets and cookie plates, but there's still lots here, so come on down if this is being shown today. Is it?
Sadly, it's not.
Oh,
but
okay.
We could keep that in for next year.
Okay. The cheese is always done by 10:30. That's sold out.
It's very popular cheese.
Yes, very popular cheese.
That's some good cheese.
It's good?
It's actually really good, yeah.
We are in charge of the cookie table. It takes many hands to make all these different kinds of cookies. We have 2 sized plates. You get a glass plate that you keep, and there's 2 dozen plates and 1 dozen plates. And we had 2 tables full and some in storage, and it's only 10:30, and this is what we have left.
So Mrs. Baird here is responsible for all of this creativity. She makes these ornaments from hand all year long so that she can donate them to the church for the fair. And we have a lot of repeat customers who come every year to get their ornament, or in some cases many ornaments. People actually come right in at 9 o'clock because they want to make sure they have the best variety to choose from. Yes.
Sometimes I do make special ornaments for people.
Cool.
And one woman came back and she said, "Did you by any chance make a Netherlands dwarf rabbit?" And I said, just so happened I did, and I had made it for her, and she was thrilled. So that does your heart good.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the candy selection,
We've got
you guys?
regular nice chocolate fudge without nuts. We have butter brickle. We have an assortment of different fudges in a nice little box. And then we have peanut butter, graham cracker, tasty treats.
Tasty treats. I like tasty treats. The church was selling food out of their kitchen, which was perfect for me because all this talk about sweet treats got me very hungry. Austin and I sat down to check out the menu, but I couldn't read the first page because it seemed to be written in some type of ancient biblical text. But luckily for me, the second page was written in standard Times New Roman font, which led me to buying some of the best $5 chili I've ever had. I had a lot of fun at the Christmas fair, and I certainly did get into the holiday spirit. And I knew exactly what to do to keep these good times rolling. There's a craft fair happening today. We got permission to film, and we're very excited to check it out. Let's go. While I was at the craft fair, I ended up running into some familiar faces. Okay, so today you're outside of the church, and you've brought scarves.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, today, yes, this is my own weaving. And in fact, when we moved back to Lakeville from England and bought an old house, and in the outbuilding there happened to be a floor loom. And so I thought, well, okay. And then so I had a floor loom, which are very expensive, but I got it for the cost of a house. And then Carol Tripp, who teaches weaving, lives right down the street. And so I thought, well, to get a free loom and to have somebody who teaches weaving right down the street. Exactly. Yeah. Since I loved it so much, I told my daughter Lauren, who is with me today, but I told her, Lauren, I think you would also love this. I think you also need to have a loom and need to start weaving. And so we bought her a loom, and she's now a weaver too, and we do shows together. Wow.
When you bought her the loom, did it come with the house?
No. No,
It was a separate one.
Hers we went on Facebook Marketplace.
That's
and
probably a better option than buying a house.
Yeah.
I'm here with
Dave Kramer from Dave's Pottery.
And what have you brought here today?
Well, I brought kind of a collection of all the stuff I have from my studio. I have bowls and mugs and different gnomes and things like that, and it's all on sale here at All That Glitters in Lakeville. The website is davespottery.org, and on that there's my phone number. If you ever need pottery, just call me, okay?
So I am one of the creators of Bittersweet Soap Works. So we make handcrafted soaps and candles. And we lived in Lakeville for a really long time. And we currently live in Bridgewater now, but we still
kind of like a trader.
Yeah,
a little bit. But you're back.
But we've got lots of connections in Lakeville still, and we ship, and we also do home delivery to Lakeville. All our soaps are really creamy and moisturizing, and leave the skin really soft without feeling like dried out.
That's a good quality soap.
Yeah, totally.
Could I smell a couple?
Yeah, sure. So this is cozy here. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla.
Oh, it smells like cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. Smelling that soap made me feel clean, which was nice since I had forgotten to shower and brush my teeth that morning. And the craft fair was really warm and cozy, just like the holidays should be, and they had a lot of great quality products. But I couldn't stay long, however, because I caught wind of a gingerbread making contest happening in the Lakeville Library, so I had to rush over. you know, two different styles of housing. You went with more of like a two-story house, and I went for more of something in the suburbs. You know, it's all right. It's okay. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I think it's quite clear whose gingerbread house won the competition, and I think it's as good as time as any to segue to some Christmas wreath making.
Bruce Lefay and I put this on for the church, and basically we used to do this every year, and with COVID we had to stop doing it. But and this is the first time we actually had a luncheon also with it, so it's a good turnout for everybody.
That's great. How did you get all these?
So the greens were donated by Mockingbird up in Mockingbird Hill.
Nice. I thought for a second you guys like went down and just had to cut down a bunch.
Oh no! It was a nice donation. They've always helped us out in the church there.
The holidays, like giving presents to people, like I was talking about, making scarves for the homeless people, giving like toiletries and backpacks.
Very simple. Container with a ring for 4 candles, and then a candle holder in the center for the Christ candle. Basically, you fill it with water after you're finished.
Although I was at a craft day for making Christmas wreaths, a lot of people seem to be putting their branches into a bowl of water, which to me seemed less like a wreath and more like a bowl of water. But they seemed happy, so that's all that counts. And afterward, they went up into the church, and I believe they were blessing their water bowls filled with sticks, which also made them really happy, which was nice to see. And it just so happened that across the street, the Friends of the Council on Aging were also selling Christmas wreaths of their own.
Well, today we're having a wreath sale. We have green wreaths, pine cone wreaths, kissing balls, centerpieces of all sorts, and it all benefits the Lakeville Council on Aging through the Friends.
I love all of the real wreaths, the real greens, because they're very festive. Not any are alike. They're all different, every single one. This is one of my favorite pieces as well. Look at the layering done with the different types of pine cones.
Yeah, that must have took a long time.
Okay, and this is a labor of love because it takes a lot of time and effort, many different types.
Inside the old town hall, I noticed 2 things. 1, it smelt like pine cones, and 2, I saw a dog that looked very familiar to me, and upon further inspection, I found out I was right. The dog in question was Freckles. She's a foster dog who was recently married at Ted Williams, the story that made Lakeville headlines. Unfortunately, she was not with her new husband, so it looks like things didn't work out, which really stinks because they're both fosters, so I thought they would be good and they'd love each other. But maybe it's for the best because the groom did seem kinda like a snob. So far this holiday season was going great, but I felt like I was missing something, and that's when it hit me. No place I'd gone to was playing any holiday music.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't want a doll, a dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chin.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Those good old holiday classics.
The second day after Christmas, I pulled on the old rubber gloves and very gently wrung the necks of both the turtle doves. Oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let us have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat.
So this is an interview. It's going to be part of a series of things to do around the Lakeville community. So it'll be viewed on the community channel.
What was the name of your group again? I'm sorry.
Notable Blend.
And you guys are an a cappella group.
Yep.
And you guys just sang some Christmas songs.
Yep, we did. Yeah, so we're a women's chorus called Notable Blend. We're a 4-part a cappella harmony group. We don't sing with music, but anyone that comes to our group, you don't need to know how to read music. You just need to know how to carry a tune. And then we give learning tracks and the sheet music to learn the music, so that way when we perform, we don't need the sheet music.
Have you ever watched Pitch Perfect?
I just want to say I've been with the Notable Blend since 2018, I believe. And I actually carpool with 3 other ladies, and we're all over 83, 84, 87. And we still come every Wednesday night, rain, snow, sleet, hail, we're here. But we love it. It keeps us young. We love the music, and the friends are the best.
Thank you for coming here. Thank you. I have one last thing. I actually have something for you guys.
Ooh.
It's a first place medal.
Whoa.
For my favorite a cappella group that has ever sang here and sang Christmas songs.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
First place.
After jamming out to some a cappella music, I finally felt ready to talk to the big man. Hi, Santa.
How do you do? Ho, ho, ho.
Hi, could I sit on your lap?
Surely.
Oh.
How have you been?
Oh, very good. Very busy, though. Oh, so busy up there working, getting everything ready for the little ones, you know.
Have the elves been working up to standard?
They're doing overtime. There is so much to be done.
Are they they get paid overtime, right?
No, it's all free work. They don't get paid anything. They volunteer.
Yeah, you came in a car today.
Yes.
Where's the reindeer?
The reindeer have to be fed, and they're out getting ready, resting out in the fields. We came twice in a car. We came first by fire engine, and then there was a big fire, and we had to switch us over to a smaller fire engine.
I see.
But the town has been great, and it was a great turnout. It's very good. People are nice. People are nice here in Lakeville, and I love coming back every year. Yeah, and what would you like for Christmas?
A new bag of marbles.
New bag of marbles, okay.
With my Christmas gifts secured, it was time for me to head to my family Christmas party to see relatives I only get to see once a year. I brought my camera along because I thought it was as good a time as any to try to get some footage. So I'm here with Justin. He is not related to me, but he's dating my dad's cousin.
Yes.
So
it's a great time of year to get with family you don't get to see each year. I mean, throughout the year, I should say. I don't know, it's a good time to, kind of realize what you're thankful for. Things along those lines, I guess.
You mean the big fat man with a long white beard? He's coming to town.
So what is your favorite thing about the holidays?
My favorite thing, that's a great question there. So I think my favorite thing is just being able to be around family. Family is very important. We have a great line of movies called Fast and the Furious that really talks about family and really tells us how important family is. Food, the Swedish meatballs and the gelatin, it just makes you warm. You just want to smear it all over yourself because that's the type of feeling it really gives you. And to me, that smeared gelatin is just what the holidays are all about.
Oh man, seeing family members that I don't get to see year round, honestly. I mean, I love you guys. I get to relive memories that I haven't lived in years, decades even, you know? Just getting to, hey, what's up?
When I asked my family members what their favorite thing about the holiday season is, they all came up with roughly the same answer. Seeing family you don't see often, and living in the moment and having fun because the holiday season doesn't last forever. Which started to make me feel a little weird. I never see these people, and the one time I do, I shove a camera in their face and ask them to speak to it. Is this really what I wanted this documentary series to be about? I started this because I wanted to go out and actually do things and keep the memories through what I filmed. But to what extent does that make sense? I left the party feeling confused. I felt like I lost sight on where things to do in Lakeville stopped and where my actual life began. When I thought back to some of the things I've filmed over this holiday season, like my friend's car breaking down. He asked me for help jumping his car and I did try to help, but maybe we actually would have got the car started if I wasn't too busy trying to get the right shot. Then I reread a recent article written about the show and I, where the reporter called my technique for interviewing Santa unusual and claiming that unusual is common in the projects I make. Which then reminded me that I actually filmed the interview she did with me, using a 2-camera setup and wireless mics, and I'm pretty sure she thought that was unusual, because who would film that and why?
Well, I'm gonna stop the recording and restart it because I can't use any of that.
Oh. It could have merely been a moment that happened and something that I slowly forget all the details to, but instead it will always be embedded into my computer. But on the other hand, I've met so many cool people these past couple months making the show that I never would have if I wasn't filming. So what's the answer then? Do you live and forget, or do you strictly document everything and spend hours on a Saturday shifting through footage to find the highlights? I guess it's not necessarily either. There's times where you film when you wish you didn't. He got it. Thanks so much for that. And there's times when you don't film and you wish you had a replay to look back on. And I'm still not 100% sure what the best answer really is. For the last week of December, I decided not to bring my camera around and film anything. Because maybe sometimes the point is not to fully remember every detail, but to remember that you had a good time.
Like last year, I don't remember a single thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't. I stayed at my dad's place, I guess. But then I found out that my girlfriend drove us home. Yeah, so I guess I didn't stay at my dad. I didn't stay at my dad's place. I didn't. Yeah. But that's Christmas.
It's Christmas,
right, dude? It's really just Christmas, dude. The slow burn, smell of spices, and getting drunk with people who can't get drunk, and then we make memories.
Well,
you make memories.
Yeah.
I try to remember them.
Yeah.
And that's how you make.
Christmas.
Yeah, dude, that's how you make Christmas. That's Christmas.
So I hope you all have fun this holiday season, and I'll see you later. Alligator. Sorry, I ruined it.